The existence of shiny in the Pokemon games are so wonderful. The chance of running into a Pokemon that is a different color palette gives such an adrenaline rush, which is a shame when shinies out there exist that people just want to run away from out of disgust. I aim to fix that. It's a shame that these two beloved Pokemon have such drab shinies. Let's fix that. With Gengar, I went in two directions. First, I desaturated his colors to make him a bit like a black and white ghost. The second, I saturated his purple and gave him blue eyes reminiscent of the line's blue tongues. And with Garchomp, who has the best baby shiny of all time, I saturated his blue and red and desaturated the yellow. Now those are shinies that are hard to miss. Speaking of shinies to miss, the newest games have some horrible options to shiny hunt, especially when some of them could have been the best. Everyone knows about wanting to swap Cerulege's and Armarouge color schemes, but I tried it in a way I don't think anyone else has before. And Charcadet? Give him a jet blue that will make him stand out from a mile away. The Paldean Tauros forms are just as bad. Given its 3 different forms, it's understandable that Game Freak tried something simple, but unless you have a crazy trained eye, it can be a bit hard to spot. For the base form of Tauros, I came up with 2 options. Color swap it to its Cantonian counterpart, or make it a bit more like its Cantonian shiny. For the water and fire breeds, though this has been done before, I swapped them to a saturated color of their types, and they look so good in these colors. But I tried to give it a bit of a different spin, changing its normal coat to a complementary yellow. And now it's time for a bit of a break. How have I been doing? Is there a specific shiny that you guys like? Be sure to comment down below in the comment section, and while you're down there, be sure to swing by and hit both that subscribe and like button. Now back to the shinies. Next up is, am I reading this right? Magikarp and Gyarados, some of the most iconic shinies in the series. How would they get fixed? Void, what are you doing? Why are you here? They are not done yet. I thought you would spend more time taking a break. What is on those poor Pokemon? Furret stripes, the best cure for any shiny. You took some of the most iconic shiny Pokemon in the history of the franchise and put stripes on them? Yep. But shinies don't add features, they only color swap. And? Okay, let me spell this out straight for you. Shinies don't add stripes. They don't? No, they don't. Oh man, but that doesn't mean you can't put stripes on them and make the most stripy army of them all. So I can continue putting stripes on Pokemon? Yep, hey guys, look over here. One of the most disappointing evolution shinies, such a nasty green color. Such a horrible shiny, especially when Espeon could have had a wonderful shiny like Umbreon. Exhibit A. Pokemon Stadium 2. Such wonderful colors, a nice minty green, and doesn't that look like a better shiny? Speaking of shinies that missed a mark, how about that Golbat? Admittedly, I don't think it's one of the worst shinies, but these color option uplifts make it look that much better. And let's swing this video home with another batch of shinies that barely change. Golden Go looks way better in silver, and honestly, nothing can touch what this shiny could have looked like. I tried. Zapdos? Though you could just up the saturation in order for it to look a significant bit more different than its previous shiny, this electric white is pretty stunning. And we'll close out with one of the most disappointing legendaries, Regice. Look how cool and memorable its other members are, and here is Regice, essentially the same color. Let's fix that. Make it a nice teal, which matches Registeel a bit, or make it a shimmering gray, removing almost all color from its shiny. Now that is a shiny trio I would hunt. And that's the end of my list. There are thousands of Pokemon and even more with horrible shinies. Let me know which of the worst shinies I missed down below in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!